going on. So he literally saw me after 4 months of my being paralyzed. So you can imagine getting diagnosed to shifting from Jaipur to Delhi to get operated, to be in the pre-operative stage where doctors told you that you will not be alive, you may die, the tumor infection may spread, but if we are able to save you, you will be chest below paralyzed. To the initial shock of opening my eyes after a 45 days of coma, after 3 major surgeries to the spinal column, only to discover that the only thing that I can move is my hands and my neck, and I need support to sit up, I need support to have a bath, to pass urine. A body which had won a beauty contest just 6 months ago when my husband was on a course in Ooty, in Wellington. And suddenly you are the topic of discussion because you no longer have a body that is capable of making a person be alive in it. And the typical feeling of rejection. And अगर मैं अपनी ठेठ हरियाणा की भाषा में कहूँ तो कतई कंडम होगी, आदमी का ब्याह करा दो, दूसरा गरीब घर की छोरी ले आओ और इसको भी देख लेगी, पति को भी देख लेगी, बच्चों को भी माँ मिल जाएगी. So even my motherhood was challenged. My love for my children was challenged. I don't know how to express it, but the grandparents thought that now they were supposed to bring up my children out of love. My husband left army without having any discussion with me. The whole reason of my marriage was that he was a person who will make me travel, who will make me go to different parts of the country. There is an adventurous life that he leads. Every morning he will go to games and I will go watch him play. And then 8 o'clock I'm going to be doing brasso on his uniform and see my man wearing the army uniform and go to office. All this was just taken away from me without any consultation because he, out of love, felt that now Deepa can no longer go places, travel. How is she going to? So nobody was looking at the solutions. There was always an accusation of disability on me. And that was emotionally very taxing. It was emotionally like you're alive, you're breathing, you're eating, and you're doing your daily routine, but there is nothing beyond that. How can you live like that? And I was just 30 years old. So it was a lot of emotion. So I had to win back my children. I had to win them back because after 8 months, when I returned home after basic rehabilitation, I realized that they were no longer coming to me. Whether if they had to eat, they had to go out, they had to dress up, they had to look for their uniforms, they had to pick up their tiffins. They were not looking at me. And for a mother, being alive and losing her children to someone else, be it be anybody, it was a lot of turmoil. It wasn't easy. And then I had to regain the faith of everyone. I had to regain the faith of myself, then the faith of my children. Of course, when I expressed that I want to move out of my in-laws' house, however palatial that was, but I want to find my own journey. I wanted to play sports because that became my calling. My husband said, again out of love, I want to put it on record that there is no fight as such, but he also got lost in the process. Because he was ignorant of disability, and if my own husband was ignorant coming from an educated background, how ignorant my country would be. How ignorant a common man or a common citizen of my country will be. And how ignorant and pained the persons in disability will be if this is happening to me. And that is where it all began. And these were the challenges I had to overcome.